Do roomies.
Mustafa. He's muted. Oh my god, his hair. Yikes, he's my boy. Going out the front. Seb, your hair looks pretty good too.
It's off.
Yo, it's good. I know Seb's hair is flowing right now. Look at that.
Man,
Beautiful yellow streak right across the top of his head.
That's actually a sombrero.
Hat.
he has a
That's your blonde hair.
probably has like one of those like
You got a little comb over like our boy
yeah.
POTUS.
Kill yourself.
Russ, soon you're gonna have that title. Just stop. I know you want it, but soon you'll have it.
Mustafa.
President Mustafa.
Reporting for duty.
No war is enough war for President Mustafa.
Nope. We're gonna just cause more wars. What we're gonna do, we're gonna invade the Middle East
Again?
How about
and get them to all fight each other. And we're gonna bring in
Again?
yes.
I say instead we start with Greenland.
We start invading
What they
China.
do?
You know, China
We
has
start-
too much money. Only America should have that much money, because we're
We need more money to make us more obese.
exactly.
And then we attack Greenland and Iceland.
What did they do?
Iceland.
So we
Actually,
can change.
perfect. Yeah, they've avoided conflict for too long. They gotta. We need the Vikings back.
Yeah, exactly. And you know what we're gonna do once we get the Vikings back? Antarctica's ours.
Oh, beautiful.
We're getting all the penguins. All the penguins. Seb left that penguin army.
You know what we could do with penguins? They could be like the new chickens. They're like, look, they're so similar.
Instead of
Both can't fly. They could be the new chicken.
Instead of Chick-fil-A, penguin fillet,
Exactly.
Oh,
And that way, it
Kentucky
would
Fried
help the
Penguin.
environment because we're killing less chickens.
Seb, stop taking notes over there. I hear you scribbling. These are all Russell's ideas. You can't take them.
Not worthy of Russell's ideas.
KFP, Kentucky Fried Penguin. I'm proud of that one.
Russell's idea, like if Russell were going on Shark Tank, I can imagine him being a guy like he pitches something and they're like, "No, sorry, that's not." He's like, "But wait, you didn't hear my second idea," and he pulls out like a second presentation. Like, no, he's like, "Wait a second, what about my third idea?"
Oh wait, I just thought of one. What about this? And that's gonna be the one that works.
They'd be like, "Wow, surprisingly not that bad. We'll get all you need."
Love to see it.
It's all about the entrepreneurial ship.
The spirit of the entrepreneur.
Right.
Are you playing Fall Guys?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing a shooting game.
Oh wow. Very family friendly.
It's a podcast. I don't want to play something like Gran Turismo. That's, I gotta keep it PG.
Gotta keep it so PG. Minecraft, no, that's too adult.
Yeah, you can die in that game.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. And you can have your village raided. You don't want to you don't want to live with that idea that their village can be raided at any moment. We salute you, Russell. Seb, did you salute?
I did salute.
I didn't see it. Can you do it one more time?
There.
How about just do it one more time so I can hear you salute?
How can you hear me salute? I just did it. Did you hear it?
No, you're bad at this, Seb.
I'm literally nonstop saluting right now.
So you should be stopping. That's why.
You can be facing the wrong way.
That means you only saluted once if you did it nonstop.
Facts. Because you never stopped to start the second one.
If someone walked in my
Perfect.
room just then, it would have looked like I was hardcore dabbing.
We don't speak of that.
Tom, you don't like a good dab?
No, not anymore. I live in 2020, sorry. Dabbing is so like 2018.
I was doing it. I'm still doing it.
There's a reason for that.
What's the reason?
Exactly.
I hate you.
Psychological warfare. Honestly, I feel like if like I'm at the table right now with like all the world leaders, I'm like in all their heads rent free. There's no way I'm not. Me and Russell.
I gotta keep you on watch. You'll be my VP.
Rent free, Russell, rent free.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have nice real estate, feet kicked up in every single world leader's head.
Some of them will have our own like mansions with a pool in the backyard.
Mm-hmm. With a hot tub, of course.
I was,
Oh, of course, you need to have a hot tub.
I was waiting the stools to come up.
We need the hot tub. Seb, do you have a hot tub?
No, and hot take, I'm actually not a huge fan of hot tubs.
Well,
I feel
hot
that.
tub. You should get a webcam.
What?
Nothing.
Sounds like some major shade was just thrown.
Stupid. I mean, I didn't know viewership was that bad that we just like hide Seb's face to like get more views.
Damn.
It helps. I mean, some people might think you have Pepe.
Pepe.
We just have the rights to the entire meme. Anything Pepe related, all the
Exactly.
revenue goes to us.
Seb sabotaging us. Pepe Le Pew.
All right, who wants to introduce us for
Not
glorious number 10?
I feel like I did it last week or last time, so
I already shot
Got
not
it. Got it.
I shot not twice.
I shot not a third.
That means both John and Seb have to do it.
Every other word popcorn it go.
Ready, Seb?
what am I doing?
We're doing every other word.
Popcorn intro. Go.
Every other. No, someone just do it. I don't have the patience for this.
I'll
I'm
do
like
it.
I'm like Simon Cowell. Russell is like the other judge, Howie Mandel, and we're gonna let you know if you're making it to Hollywood. Go.
All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome to the Roomies podcast. I'm joined by my buddy Tom, my other buddy Seb, or
Hello.
otherwise known as Pepe, and we have a special guest for our 10th episode. Woo, Russell Kamal.
Yay,
Who that?
that's me.
Hey. Quick, what's your favorite cereal? Go.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
All right, bet.
Oh, good choice. Good choice.
Golden buzzer. Boop.
All right.
Just like that. Just like that. Russell's introduced.
A pretty good intro. I give it
Doinks.
7 out of 10.
I'll take it. It was my first one. Introducing a guest.
Seb, I say your intro gets a 1 out of 10. Not the best.
Why are we shitting on Seb this week?
I feel like I've become numb to it at this point.
He's like
Look at
until
him.
it's a
I mean,
webcam. Like I just like he brings nothing to it without a webcam. So I need to like make him useful somehow.
you should have at least different faces to show emotion. Change it up.
That's too much work.
I think that picture of Pepe is showing enough emotion for him right now.
Doesn't have enough diversity.
Yeah, honestly, like, come on.
Seb,
Let
I
me-
still love you.
Thank you, John.
He doesn't even have a nose. That's so discriminatory to people without noses.
Like Voldemort.
Yeah,
Ultron.
He's a robot.
Yeah.
Doesn't count.
Doesn't have a nose, though.
He's a robot. You don't need a nose.
Davy Jones, Pirates of the Caribbean, doesn't have a nose.
honestly, Mr. Krabs' nose from SpongeBob always looked like a piece of, like, shriveled up bacon to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looked disgusting.
Yeah. Patrick Star doesn't have a nose.
He did in that one episode.
Yeah.
I have a nose.
And then it shriveled up and died.
Yeah, because of Squidward's cheese.
Hmm.
R.I.P.
All right. Speaking of RIP,
That's your segue. That's your segue. That's your segue.
No.
That's your segue.
So, Seb, how was your day today?
It was pretty good. Thank you for asking.
Good to know, yeah. All right, now that was a good segue
How
into
good was it?
Seb's day.
How good was it? It was fun because I started Umbrella Academy finally.
nice.
Yay. Of course, you start Umbrella
Is that
Academy.
about like Resident Evil? Is that
No, not at all. You tried.
I thought that was the name of their
It is.
That's fine. It should be about that. They should sue. That's copyright.
Wait, what?
I don't think that's copyright, Russell. It's an umbrella.
It is.
Can we copy
Yeah.
strike Russell?
But they made the umbrella first in movies, so they got dibs on it. Okay, there can't be another group named Umbrella.
So
And what's the show even about? Do they sell umbrellas,
Yes.
or do they
I was gonna
make?
say,
It's
technically,
about the mass production of umbrellas
Sounds
and
like
how
a terrible
umbrellas
show.
not only a corporation but it's a monopoly.
Could have been about zombies and the corporation that creates zombies, and then they cause an apocalypse.
It could have been
It's
that.
not really an apocalypse because the zombies are there. So they're occupying it. They're alive.
You know, without Russell, these great points wouldn't have been brought up.
I know.
it's true. Very true. So, have you guys seen the DC stuff that was released last week?
I saw the what's it called? The games coming out. Like I don't even know if they have like a proper squad name, but it's like Batgirl, Robin, Nightwing.
Oh, that one was.
That game looks dope.
It's a Batman game with just all the Robins.
Yeah, basically with 4 Robins.
You get to actually shoot a gun as one of the
Violence.
the bad
More
Robin, Red
I
Robin.
only saw that. I did a trailer come out for Batman. I didn't watch that.
Yeah, it was really good.
I didn't watch it.
Best trailer ever.
I just heard that Robert Pattinson has like COVID now. So
Yeah, it was literally gonna start up production again, or it did, and then he got COVID. So now,
Oh, did he stop making the movie?
yeah, they had the halt production
again,
again. Yeah,
That's terrible.
but I think it's incredible that they got such a good teaser from only having a quarter of the film actually filmed.
Are we
I
talking
mean,
about the Justice League?
No, they released a
one was-
teaser for the Batman.
I think I saw that.
but didn't they also release something about Justice League?
They did the Snyder Cut. They released a trailer for that.
Yeah, it had Darkseid as one of the villains.
I don't like his look.
I mean,
A little weird.
I wouldn't
Darkseid.
put too much into his look because remember when Thanos first was like red,
Yeah,
like very purple, like Barney purple.
yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, like 4-hour cut, right? Something like that.
Yeah, it's gonna be 4 hours long. I don't know
I
how I'm
would-
gonna.
Damn.
I don't think I can sit for that long.
I could definitely
Like,
sit for that long, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to be like focus on it for that long.
no, I would definitely need to like recline back and like lay there and like switch position. Like I cannot
Need to
stay
have
in the
some
same seat
snacks.
for 4 hours. I feel like that's one I need to watch it. I can't watch it in theater. I need to wait for it to come out on like demand or something.
I think it's only coming out on HBO Max.
Okay, good. That's good for me. When's that set to release?
2021, because it's like a majority of it was already filmed, and then it really all they have to do, I'm pretty sure, is just add VFX and PG, which
So wait,
they're spending like another 30 mil.
is this picking up after
50.
the last Justice League?
No, it's the same movie. It's just Zack Snyder's version.
4 hour version.
Yeah, because he had to leave when it like during production because his daughter committed suicide.
Oh yeah.
So he left, and then Joss Whedon finished it, and they were like extensive changes, and like you could tell that it wasn't the same direction. So there's been a huge movement in the last 3 years called "Release the Snyder Cut."
So it's not a new movie?
No, it's like the
It
same
had
movie with
Darkseid.
different footage.
It's not the same movie. There was a dark side.
It's like it's the same
It's a
but
completely
different.
different film.
Yeah. Well, Steppenwolf's still in it too.
Unless the last hour is just more movie. Dark side comes down.
That's what I'm saying. There's still like 2 hours we haven't seen, but there's gonna be a lot of similarities. Like the black Superman suit's gonna come.
What?
Not as exciting. Thought we were getting a new movie.
That's what they make it sound like, honestly. That they're
Yeah,
gonna-
they do, and it's not true. It's basically the same thing.
I can't wait for like these people like ready to watch it. They're gonna be like, "Isn't the same thing as the first one?"
Yeah, people are gonna be mad.
Idiots.
But
Oh well.
I'm just glad they're not releasing it in theaters because I would not go pay for that.
Mm.
My friend and I
No.
want to see it so we can make fun of it.
Oh, Seb, he's taking a dig at DC. Roast him.
I like DC. I
feel like
just
Seb
don't like
just
Zack
disappeared.
Snyder's direction of DC.
Seb just
I don't
randomly
like his
disappearing.
Flash. The Flash in these movies are.
That's the one thing about DC that I don't like is that every character is like has so many different takes.
Marvel too, but yeah, DC.
Well, I feel like it's more prominent in DC because we like see it more in DC.
That's true.
Right, like there's a Flash TV show, there's a Flash live action. Right, is that what you were saying?
Something like that, yeah. But like even like seeing like some gameplay of the Avengers game, it's just so weird to see like all these like to see like Iron Man voice acted by someone not Robert Downey Jr. To see Thor in like a different light, like it's
Yeah.
so weird. Even like Captain America looks completely different from Chris Evans, so it's just like this isn't the Avengers.
I wish they made more animated movies. Just put more of a budget into it. Just make like a really good animated superhero movie.
I feel like DC always killed it with the
Yeah, they do. Theirs is
They
really
still
good.
do, yeah.
But they need to make like a triple A, go all in, and just make a really good one.
Yeah.
They what was it? DC had an expanded animated universe that just kind of somewhat ended. Pretty good. And like they had like the last movie was rated R. They had two other rated
Oh
R
yeah,
movies.
yeah, I watched all of those.
So good.
I see. I feel like, and like even growing up, like DC with all their like Justice League, Teen Titans, like they killed it with the animated ones.
They did. And then Marvel had some good shows. But
They made the Static Shock show too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That.
No, yeah, DC needs to stick to animation.
yeah. What was it? Marvel had like 2 good shows, and then it got canceled to make like remakes.
I wish they would make like a Spider-Man.
They
Spider-Man
did
show.
Spider-Man. I think what was it? It was like Spider-Man versus Sinister Six. That was a good one. It was like the whole like Spider-Verse kind of thing. Like there's like many different Spider-Mans. It was a pretty like I watched like every now and then. It's pretty good. I saw a video today on TikTok, and some kids he's like, "Hear me out. Chris Evans is down for 6 hour-long like episode, like movies, TV, whatever you want to call it. 6 episodes. Each episode is him returning one Infinity Stone back in like time, and like how much of like a struggle it was, or like how easy it was, or whatever, and just have that for like 6 episodes. I think that would be pretty dope.
Would.
Like him like sneaking back into like the government to put back the space stone, and then he's like in the finale will be like him going to Soul Stone and like facing off with Red Skull one more time. I think that would be pretty cool.
That's one thing I wish we got to see in that movie. I want to see him talk to Red Skull and not be like, "What the fuck."
Yeah.
Cool.
Him go back to what's it called? With the Power Stone and just run into like Peter Quill and like fight with him, something like that.
Another thing I want to see what happened to the Nova Corps.
They didn't really
Yeah.
go too into that.
No, and I think I know why. I think they're planning on doing a Nova movie, and then that's going to be his origin, and then that's when they're going to show it.
Oh, Nova movie would be dope as fuck.
It's been rumored for like the last 2 or 3 years, but hopefully it's coming.
I'm excited for the Black Adam movie too.
Oh my gosh, that was
Rock.
amazing.
And he's actually
my
a good fit for Black Adam.
Yeah.
I'm worried about the voice though, if it would sound right.
I feel like
Man.
we've been waiting too long to see Rock in a superhero movie.
I
Yeah,
agree.
legit. This is a good role for him.
I agree.
Definitely.
He gets to be like an anti-hero, and it's a badass role under Black Adam.
Yeah, definitely.
I hope they make it kind of brutal.
I think they will. Based on what he's talking about.
I wish DC would, not DC, Marvel would tiptoe more towards that like rated R like scene.
Me too, 100%.
Not like super like rated R, but like heavy PG-13 to where like okay like this guy gets seriously messed up. I would not Deadpool rated R, but that was just like over the top gore, over the top adult jokes.
For like some heroes, they can make it look darker.
Mm-hmm. Like honestly, how cool would it be to see Iron Man just like pulsar blast someone and their head just flies off? Captain America throws his shield and just cleans the guy's head off.
That I would like to see. I feel like he's got a vibranium shield. The shit just bounces off.
Yeah.
People have edited some of Captain America stuff and Iron Man stuff to actually make it like look like people's heads are exploding or getting decapitated. And I was like, oh wow.
Even like Hulk, how does Hulk like physically like hit someone without like them just completely just on site, just like
He holds back.
yeah.
But honestly, even if he holds back, like they should show afterwards, like all the like the lackeys he hits, they're just all crippled. He just just done for the rest of their life. Some of them just. I don't get how he doesn't kill anybody.
Yeah. That's
Like,
the one thing like Batman can easily do. Like, yeah, you understand that Batman's not gonna kill
exactly.
everyone.
Like Spider-Man, he's web swinging across the room and kicks you across the face, and you're fine after.
What is it? In the Spider-Man game for PS4, I remember a bunch of people like Like they were like, oh, see what happens when we throw this guy off this like 20-foot skyscraper, and then like somehow like a web would like disappear on them. He's like, you can't kill anyone in this game.
Oh yeah, they did that automatically. They're just hanging.
Don't want to taint his image.
But I kind of like that though. They made it realistic.
Yeah.
I don't mind if they don't edit, but this was like a good touch.
Yeah. Now, I think DC also killed it in the video games because I never got bored playing the Arkham series.
Yeah, the Arkham series is fire. I wish they made a Superman game series.
That'd be pretty dope.
Yeah, just give you like a huge open world and something like Batman, and you just go around do missions.
And the thing with Superman, imagine like how open that world could be.
You go across in like a minute.
Yeah. Go to his like base, like his crystal lair or whatever you call it. Then go up to like Krypton, and then like back down to wherever. That'd be dope.
Krypton kind of blew up.
Well, I mean, like,
His
you know
base
what I
in
mean.
the North Pole, whatever. I
Like,
mean, he could still
well,
visit, like go see the
and
remains. You know,
an entire like Justice League open world game, I think that'd be killer.
100%.
But you saw what the other one is, right? The other game that they announced?
The Batman game, the Batman sidekicks.
No, they announced another one. Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice
Oh
League.
yeah, duh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
That one's like one of those weird ones that I feel like we're not gonna know what it's about until we play it.
That one takes place in the Arkham universe.
Yeah. So does the other one.
No, the other one doesn't.
Really?
Mm-hmm. You would think that the other one did, but it doesn't.
Interesting.
I don't think about it. The DC games, they only really have Batman. Or Marvel, they have the Spider-Man games. Like one thing I really miss, like the old like Ultimate Alliance games and stuff. If they made like a good version of that, like the new one, I don't know, it just didn't seem that interesting. It's too related to the movies.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I was wondering how that one was, how Ultimate Alliance 3 was.
I never played it, but it didn't look that interesting to me.
Yeah. That's what I heard. I didn't hear any news about it after it came out, so I was like, I guess it was kind of a bomb.
Did any of you ever play Marvel Nemesis on PS2? Missed out.
I need to like look at the game because I feel like I definitely played it.
I never had a
It's the
PlayStation.
one where you get to pick from the roster of humans and heroes, and then it's just four
Yep.
player teams, and you go through missions.
Yep, I played that.
Yeah.
That was fun. Because there were
That one you can
like
play with friends.
there were so many like GameCube, PS2 like superhero games.
Yeah, they were all a lot of fun. They don't make a lot of games like that.
That's what I'm saying. They didn't really like, make them anymore, which I think they would have a good market for it.
100%.
Spider-Man had some good games.
They try to make all like open world games now. They could like make some
Yeah.
more games.
Yeah.
You just go
Right.
through like the story, and you can
There
play.
was a good Hulk video game too.
I've played that, and you could like hit buildings and make them fall down and stuff.
Yep.
They make a better version of that. Like I'd buy that in an instant. It was a lot of fun.
Like literally, like Rockstar teams up with Marvel and just like makes like a whole like open world.
That would be my dream. Rockstar makes like
It
an
would
open
make
world.
so much money.
It would be insane. And they would do it the best. Nobody else could do it like them.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions?
Yeah.
Good game.
I need to do the same thing. I need to look up.
One of my favorites was Web of Shadows.
I never played that.
You never
What
played
is
that?
it? Spider-Man Web of Dimensions?
Shattered Dimensions.
Dimensions.
Shattered. I don't think I played this one. No.
It was like a straight beat 'em up, and you play as like 4 different Spider-Man.
No, I did not play that game.
It's pretty
Nope.
interesting.
Web of Shadows was one about like Venom, and he takes over the city or something. The symbiotes take over the city, and it had like a morality system in it. You could become like a
I
symbiote
know.
Spider-Man or Red
I
Spider-Man.
played that one. I played that one. Yeah.
Bro, that one was awesome, and it was brutal too. Like you would encounter other heroes. He rips Wolverine in half. That's
That's crazy.
I think it was like a PS2 game.
There was also another game for GameCube. I think I had it for. It was more of like a fighter game, like a like a Street Fighter type game.
Marvel versus Capcom.
No, it was Marvel
Nemesis.
Rise of the Imperfects or something like
Yeah,
that.
Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the
Yeah.
Imperfect.
Yep.
You're in like a battle arena. That's the one I was
Yeah,
just talking about. That game was amazing.
that was and it was just like such like a like it wasn't like 2D. It was like you have like a
Yeah,
whole like combat area. That was a fun one.
you
That's
could
pretty
pick up
cool.
stuff around it, and it had like unique cast. You had like Elektra,
Oh wow.
different
Yeah,
people,
you literally had like all the Marvel universe.
and it had like a darker tone to the game.
Definitely, yeah.
Every like everybody looked like killers in it.
Yep, that was a fun one. Yeah,
What system was that?
Yeah, you should look it
I
up.
had
That was one of the better Marvel games.
GameCube and PlayStation 2 are pretty much like all hand in hand, but I had for GameCube.
Okay.
It might have been
And
GameCube. I don't remember
I'm
actually.
gonna look up because I still have my Wii, so I can
That
play.
that was a fun one.
They had
But
a
I remember there was like an Iron Man game.
Hmm.
I think that was for the Wii. I don't know if they had a Captain America game. I doubt it.
They did. Yeah, it was on I think all systems. It's pretty good. I enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it apparently, but I enjoyed it.
But DC will always have the upper hand in terms of video games.
I don't know.
The Arkham series alone, then you got Injustice 1 and 2.
Injustice. That's true.
There's another Batman game. I forget what it was. It was a really good one. I
Then you
forget
got
what.
the Lego Batman games.
Okay, that's
Lego
where I
ones
draw
were
the line.
I
We
never
don't.
actually fully played those. Play them like demos.
I played 2 and 3. I still like the Marvel one more.
They had a really good Wolverine game for Marvel. It was like a movie game.
Oh yeah, X-Men Origins.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of people are like, yeah, the movie was bad, but the game was amazing.
I think I know what you're talking about with that one.
I want to get it and play it.
I'm literally looking up like list of Batman games because I know there were a bunch of good ones. Remember, there was one really old one that me and my brother always played, and that was a fun one. I need to see like the title, like the covers. All the Arkham games were phenomenal. I didn't have it, but the Batman Telltale series, I watched a playthrough of that. That was fun. That was a fun looking game.
It was like The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Have either of you tried the Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series?
No.
I heard it was okay.
I don't do the Telltale, but I'll like watch like the playthroughs.
It's basically the same thing. You're just watching and you don't have to do the puzzles.
Exactly. That's why I'm just
They
like,
just do it really quick for you and you see the story.
Yeah. You don't even have to pay attention. What's this game? Rise of Sinzu. That was a good one. Batman Rise of Sinzu.
Never heard of that.
Never.
That was a really good one. It was Ubisoft actually. It was like basically like one of those beat 'em up games, and like you can have two guys, like two players. So me and my brother would always play it.
That's fun.
What's this other one? I think it was like early. Like I want to say it was like a PlayStation 1 game.
Sounds like it. I don't remember anything like that on PS2.
The one I just told you, the Rise of Sin Zoo, that was PS2.
What
Really
happened
good.
to Seb? He just left?
He realized that you were taking his spot, so he got jealous and left.
Damn. I would have shared.
He's actually having internet problems.
Yeah.
Tell him to turn it off and then turn it on again.
I think that's what he's doing.
Tell him to do it better. Should have been he should have fixed it by now.
I'll tell him that you said that. I'm hoping maybe he can do it through his phone. How are we otherwise, boys?
Chilling.
Chilling.
Good.
Chilling.
Trying to think of what else has been relevant. How do we feel about schools opening up? Do we think it's going to get worse? Or do you think we'll be fine?
They should just have online classes.
Is that what you're doing, Russell?
That's the way. Why you need to show up and like be in class? There's no point.
I'll never
I didn't do
forget
that anyway. This makes it better. I can not show up for class and get the lecture.
seeing Russell in the library and just be like, Russ, you're actually here at class. Yeah, I have class now. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I mean, if the teacher doesn't take attendance too much, like, you really got to be there.
Yeah, true.
Seb, thanks you for the words of encouragement, Russell.
Good. Tell him to put it to use. Put him to use.
Coronavirus. Some juice. Oh, Russell's getting juice.
Juice is the natural liquid of life. I don't know where I was going with that.
Russ, what kind of headset do you have?
They're Astro A40s.
Gotcha.
Game.
Like low key, I was looking into getting like a better headset for like game chat because the Warzone grind and all that.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I don't really play Xbox as much. Like, care about getting a new headset for that much.
Would you get it just for Warzone?
That's the thing. I would, but like, if I played consistently every night, like I would. But like, I don't have the motivation to play every night.
I feel that.
I'm just too tired.
You have a headset right now?
I just have a regular like Xbox like talking one.
I mean, if it's decent.
Yeah.
That headset is like the default is like so surprisingly good. Because what was it? I had it like up towards my top of my head, and I think I was eating something, and one of you guys said, "Can you chew like a little like softer?" And I was like, I didn't think you guys could hear me.
Yeah, they're crazy. They go far. Oh.
So what do we think of the Avengers game, boys?
I don't like the way it looks.
Yeah.
I think it's just so random.
It looks like I would get bored of it after a couple hours or two.
See, that's why when like I played the beta, and then they're like, you can do 20 missions, and I'm like, all right, well, I'm not doing that because then I'm gonna get super bored of it when it
Before
comes
even
out.
comes out.
Yeah, exactly. So I was just like, why am I gonna do that? So I did like the introductory stuff, and then that was it. The gameplay is pretty. It's a nice little beat 'em up game. I'm not a fan of the cosmetic gear system. Well, okay, let me rephrase that. I'm not a fan that it isn't a cosmetic gear system. Like the gear it's just stats. That's it. And you
have to buy the cosmetics?
I think with like in-game stuff, or you unlock them.
Why would they do that? It's a gear-based game. They do that for all games, and it pisses me off.
Exactly. I agree with you. The only two that I know of that don't do that are like Destiny and Injustice.
Yeah, that's half the point of getting the gear. You want to look cool.
Exactly. And that's what I felt. I was like, really? Like you had Injustice do it so well. Like you couldn't just kind of follow their lead.
But how do their cosmetics work? Because I've seen like it
So
changes.
basically for Injustice or Avengers,
Avengers.
the cosmetic is just, I'm pretty sure it's just a different skin.
Not gonna lie, in like times like this with like Xbox and PS, I kind of wish I was on PC instead because I think it's so stupid that like you see all these like trailers for games and stuff, and the graphics look so good. And it's like, yeah, but this is gonna be for next gen. This is not gonna be like current gen.
Yeah.
So they kind of like swindle you on that stuff.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Because I even feel like, I don't know, like this game has been in development for what, 3 years?
I think
And
so.
it couldn't look better. Like I was talking to someone about it, and I was talking to my cousins about it, and I was like, Injustice 2's graphics are like 10 times better. And like they brought up the point, well, it's a fighting game versus like an open world, and graphics are probably cheaper to make for just a fighting game.
It's
But
definitely easier.
I just feel still like there are other games that just look better.
Yeah, but that's like the whole like selling point of like you definitely want to get next gen because look how doo-doo this game looks here, but look how great it looks on next gen.
I don't like the design of the game. Like they could have done something more creative than just a repetitive beat 'em up.
Definitely, and those are the games I get bored of real quick. It's
Exactly.
just like you just have to mash the same button over again. You're solid. Like at least with Batman, there's some like you actually have to put some thought into it. Like how do I get past this stage? Like how do I like deal with like these different types of bosses?
And there's like a decent story with different places.
Yeah.
This game, you get like
And
5 maps and you replay them.
Batman is never OP in video games. But the way it looks like in the Avengers games, it looks like Hulk's like super OP.
Yeah, he is. Hulk's pretty OP. Thor, not as much as you would think.
You would think Thor would be the most OP.
He's not,
It
though.
doesn't look that good.
The only thing I didn't like about playing, I actually really enjoyed playing as Iron Man. It's really hard to, when he's flying, it's really hard to aim.
Yeah.
I wonder if like Black Widow or Hawkeye are the most OP in that game.
Black Widow was really fun to play as. I was very surprised.
Is she?
Isn't Hawkeye
Hawkeye in the game?
DLC something like that?
He's a DLC.
They
Um,
they already got DLCs. Game hasn't even come out, or it just came out.
The DLCs are free. It's just,
Oh.
I think. I know you
Spider-Man
don't.
in it for PlayStation only.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But that's not even until 2021. A lot of people thought that was at launch, and it's not.
that's just pointless. I don't know. I think they really struck out with this game. I haven't played it, so I'm a bad judge, but I think they really struck out.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of beat 'em up games, and I did kind of like I had fun playing it, but I could see myself getting bored of it real quick. I might just end up watching the cutscenes and not getting the game at all. It
And
depends
then
on honestly what other characters they release for it.
apparently
Do they have Spider-Man?
PS4
only
only.
for PlayStation
Oh, at least they got Spider-Man. That's important.
because the Sony deal. But honestly, like it's stupid too because you have to play through the entire solo campaign in order to get to the multiplayer campaign. But if you want to play the multiplayer campaign, it has spoilers in it. So it's like, if you really care about it, like, you're probably gonna have to put at least like maybe 3 to 5 hours into the game playing solo campaign to get to play with your friends.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Campaign.
And I know most people are literally just getting the game so they can play with their friends.
That's why I was gonna get it because I thought we were all gonna get it like when we first started talking about it.
I'm completely like over it. Like once I saw like the trailers and stuff, like the first gameplay, I was like, yeah, this game looks doo doo.
That's what I'm saying. If instead of this, they could have made a better Ultimate Alliance, and
Yeah,
it would have been the same purpose, but just better. This is just repetitive, and it gets boring quick. That
I
one,
could
is you play through
pretty
like the story.
wicked.
That would have been fun to play.
Pretty wicked.
There needs to be more like multiplayer games with like campaign or something.
Yeah.
Always have fun with that.
Yeah. I always love the Call of Duty campaigns, but I feel like they're too short.
I do like the Call of Duty, but I also like Halo campaigns.
Halo campaigns are great.
Halo campaigns have a lot of story behind them, though.
Exactly, and I love that. One of my
Like it's
favorite
not
games when I
like
was a
you
kid.
have to watch every Halo campaign.
That's true.
I mean,
I love
every
the
cutscene.
Halo too.
Call of Duty, you don't really need to watch the cutscenes as much. Like they're important, but not too important. But Halo, like you need to know what's going on.
Yeah. Also, it's interesting. It has really good music, so it
Yeah.
gets you into the game.
It's almost like a movie.
Exactly. It feels like it while you're
Yeah.
playing.
But no, with Call of Duty, I think if Call of Duty puts in like I will honestly play the Call of Duty campaign if it was like 5 hours of gameplay. I feel like I get through with it in one day.
Hmm.
I never really got into the Call of Duty campaigns.
Really good. I enjoy them.
A lot of times, that's the first thing I do. I try to finish the
I
campaign, and then I'll play the multiplayer.
always do that. Yeah.
See, normally I do that, but for some reason, for every Call of Duty game I haven't done that, and it's like I played the campaign. I started one mission, and I was like, I don't like this, and then I just stick to multiplayer.
The
Yeah.
old ones had like a really good one when you were playing in like World
I
War.
just I like the whole idea of being introduced to the game because not like yeah, it's Call of Duty, it's the same game every year, like almost essentially, but you get introduced like to new weapons, the new perks, the new equipment.
I don't know.
And in campaign, like you get like different things you wouldn't get in like normal multiplayer. It feels different.
But then there was one mission in Modern Warfare where like usually like past Call of Duty, like Call of Duty 4, I could be looking at someone completely across the map. I just have to aim at them, no bullet drop or anything, boom, laser beam, they're dead. But now, like Call of Duty, since they have bigger maps, now they introduce like bullet drop, bullet wind, like stuff like that. So like, there's one mission where like, oh, you really gotta like, and it like really teaches you how to like take into effect all the bullet drop and stuff like that. So now, like when I first started sniping in Ground War, I'm like used to the bullet drop already.
Oh,
But apparently, in the new Call of Duty, they're taking away the gunsmith, so you really can't like customize the guns as freely as you can in this one.
is it gonna have a BR, or is they just gonna keep Warzone?
I think they're just gonna keep Warzone, but like update it. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Because they had one in Black Ops 2. They had Blackout.
Yeah, I heard that wasn't really that good.
It was fun. I got tired of it. You get tired of it quick. Warzone is
Yeah.
definitely better.
Though I'm excited for this one because of zombies. I'm a big zombies guy.
Oh, yeah. I never got too into it, but I always had fun playing it.
I was not a fan.
I think. Well, did you guys play the first like Call of Duty that had zombies World at War?
No.
I think I played the zombies for it.
Because I feel like you really need to play zombies then to like really get into the whole like zombie series.
Yeah, I think that was like the hook.
Because that was like the original, like you really need to like find like a spot to bunker down, get all the good guns, like and whatever. And then the more recent ones are more about like, oh, you gotta like do this objective, you gotta like and then a boss round every 5 rounds, and then it's like I think they try too hard. It does make it fun, but I like the old fashioned like you have to like maybe run a train of zombies around. You have to like just camp in one spot, like all that. I like that better.
It was simpler. You just got more zombies every round.
Like rather than like doing this whole like Easter egg thing, you just like try to survive as much rounds as you can.
Right. Keep it simple.
Yep, I loved it. And then like they started like adding more DLC and more DLCs that you had to pay for, and I was like, yeah, no, I'm not getting that. Yeah, zombies was just too much fun. And the best thing about zombies too is you can play it with 2 people, you can play it with 4 people. It's like no difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I do think they're keeping Warzone. They're gonna update it to match Cold War, from what I heard.
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
They
I
should
don't know.
just do a really big update for it.
Oh gosh.
When
I'm
Cold War comes
excited.
out,
Take
could
it.
do all new guns, update the graphics to be more like Cold War.
I'm gonna love this Cold War game. Because one thing I've always like Black Ops 2, I think that's what this one's technically taking place after, or Black Ops 1. That was probably one of my favorite campaigns.
Hmm.
Call of Duty 4 is by
Black
far
Ops
my
1, yeah.
favorite. Modern Warfare 2 is probably second favorite.
That's
And
probably my
then
favorite.
then like Black Ops 1 or Black Ops 2, like I get them mixed up, but like they're like probably like 3, 4.
Black
This
Ops 2 is my favorite.
one,
I didn't play Modern Warfare 1. I got in at 2.
Modern Warfare 1. Modern Warfare 2 is by far my favorite Call of Duty game.
Yeah, 100%. Me too.
And I
That game I had a
with,
mission.
with my way, like it was the game, it was Call of Duty I was the best at.
Me too.
Like I was like dropping nukes like almost like every time I played. Like I
That
think
was my main goal, was just to get nukes. My goal was just to get 10 nukes so I'd have the emblem,
yeah,
the rotating emblem.
Harrier, chopper gunner, nuke.
Took me a while though. I didn't get nukes that often. When I did, man.
Oh my god, that game was too much fun.
All the kill streaks and everything, it just felt right. And the maps.
Yeah, it was
That's some of the best
simple.
maps. Terminal, Skid Row, like everything.
High rise.
And I had the guns felt really good. I like the AK, the ACR.
That's a lot of like what people are talking about now with Warzone is like now you have guns in like you had guns back in like 4 Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 to where like there wasn't one OP gun. There was like a handful of guns, but each gun was good at a certain thing. Like M16 was the best burst rifle.
The
AK
Russel
was
was good too, though.
AK was like that it had a lot of recoil, but if you can control it, it's like literally a 3-shot kill.
it was the most satisfying gun to use.
Yeah. UMP was just like killer if you wanted to run and gun.
The problem with these new games is like every time a gun is good, they just try to nerf it.
And that's
Then
why
another gun ends up being good.
and
And
that's
they
why
all suck except for one. They should just
social media ruins everything.
exactly they should just make it so that when one gun is too good, buff the other guns. Make every gun good and
Yeah.
just give more options. They keep
Yeah.
on trying to like I don't know.
Instead of like, this gun's really good, instead of making everything like that, let's make this gun like everything else.
Exactly. Make everything like similar, everything pretty good, so you could use whatever feels the best to use.
And if it was never for these YouTubers making these whole like best gun in the game,
Right.
like then like you wouldn't see like the same people like me every time like we would play and be like, oh yeah, I got killed by a growl. What else is new?
That's what I'm saying.
Like I want to be killed by an AK. Why doesn't can someone use an AK?
The AK sucks.
I
Oh,
know
yeah, they is so bad.
it's good, but a lot of recoil.
Yeah.
Too much recoil.
Hmm. I feel like if you build it right, it could work, but you got to get like a good build.
In Warzone, it's harder because of like the distance and stuff. But
Yeah.
in multiplayer mode, even
Multiplayer, I use the AK like on a regular in multiplayer, and I was good with it.
yeah,
But then when it came to
Warzone,
what's it called, Warzone, I can't use it.
everything is too balanced and now.
Yeah,
This gun has so much recoil and you're shooting from so much further.
yeah.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah, no. What else did I say? Like you like look up a gun on like YouTube to see if it's good, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, this gun's good from like 10 to 30 meters. Anything else with that, you don't want to use it." And I'm like, "Okay, so what's the point of using it then?"
Yeah.
I just want my gun to one shot, be a fully automatic one shot from any distance.
Yeah. This shot's an automatic shot kill if you use these attachments. Best gun in Warzone ever. Hate it. There's almost like no skill gap in terms of like killing someone.
It's mostly luck and positioning.
It's just a matter of whoever gets the first shot half the time,
Exactly.
or who has
Aim first.
cover.
Oh, Mike the other day, he's like, John, you want to play Call of Duty? And I was like, yeah. And then I go on, and you know how he always gets like the automatic updates?
Yeah.
So it didn't update since the new season started. So he goes,
God.
John, I was like, what, Mike? He's like, it's going to take 3 hours.
God damn.
So we ended up not playing. But
That sucks. Yeah, no, these updates are too long.
they're too big.
Pause.
You basically have to download the entire. I feel like the way they do it, the updates, you download the entire game, and then just delete the game you had before.
Yeah,
Pretty
exactly.
Because the game doesn't end up being 100 gigs when added to it whenever you download a 100 gig patch. It just,
Yeah,
I don't know.
definitely no.
I feel like you can
Bit more
delete the
efficient.
entire game and then re-download it for like half of the storage.
Hmm.
Yeah, no. I need something else Call of Duty. I need another. The new season's almost up already, probably.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't
Yeah.
played, but I'm assuming as well.
I haven't played it forever. I tried playing solos. Solos isn't fun.
Not at all.
You literally get people like camping every buy station.
Oh, you know what I got? Got an Oculus.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How is that?
Interesting.
It's very fun. My friends and I went to a VR arcade after our senior year, and then my friend Chris got the Oculus like about a month and a half ago. So I went over and used it, and I was like, you know what, I want to get one. Like, I'll be able to play games with him. So then I got it, and it's pretty fun.
Play
Interesting.
that Half-Life game.
Oh, there's a Half-Life game?
Yeah, Half-Life Alex.
Okay, I'll look into it because
Made it specific for VR. That shit looks actually really cool.
okay.
I definitely break everything in my room if I had an Oculus.
I punched a pencil cup. I punched a glass. Thankfully it was empty. Nothing spilled.
Yeah, a lot of people say you need that you need like an Oculus rug, they call it. And it's basically like a rug. And it's like, oh, if you get like the fuzziest rug you can find, so you know you're standing on this rug, and if you feel yourself get off this rug, you know you're in danger.
Good idea.
Yeah.
They need to get VR to the point where your consciousness just goes into the game.
Yeah.
Like in Black Mirror.
Imagine. Exactly. Just like that. I want a game where it's like an MMO RPG or something, where you just go in with everybody and you level up your character or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Because then you don't have to worry about boundaries. Like walking into things.
You knock
It's
the
like
fuck
you
out.
casually like walk
Whatever you-
downstairs wearing an Oculus set, and your mom's like, what?
That's the future. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, the one thing that's like good about it is that you set a boundary for yourself before you start playing, and it sets up like a three-dimensional like cage almost. So when
It
you're
won't
about
be
to reach
long
out of
until
it,
that's a thing.
what?
It won't be long until that's a thing. That it won't be something you wear around your head. It's something
Oh.
you put in your room. It's just like literally like a hologram around you.
Right. Yeah.
It won't be long.
Right, yeah, no, I agree. The one thing about it though is like it's hard to gauge what game will be fun or good because it's VR. It's so different. Like you could watch gameplay on your laptop, but it's not going to be that way when you actually play.
Do you have how much do games for Oculus cost?
No more than 30. That's another reason I really like it. Games are so cheap.
Oh,
They
really?
still look good though. You could watch it on your laptop and just get an idea.
Yeah, and that's what I've
of
been doing.
gameplays.
But like sometimes I'll go like I watched gameplay for one, and I went in and I was like I didn't.
It doesn't look as cool, but when you actually go into the game, it's cool as hell.
Yeah, it's such like a hit or miss. It's either that or it's the exact opposite.
That makes sense.
The cool thing is that through the store you can return any game as long as you didn't play it for 2 hours.
I want like a VR Skyrim, just made specifically for
That'd be-
VR.
That's what I want.
You would go all out on just VR. Don't make it like a Skyrim game that you play in VR. Make it a Skyrim game that's made for VR.
Yeah, no, that's exactly what my friend and I have been talking about. We're like, we just want something like that.
You should definitely
That'd-
check out Half-Life though. That one is like
I feel like I'd be like such like the PewDiePie and get all the horror Oculus games.
Was it there's
horror
a
games on that must be the best.
there's a lot of there's a group of YouTubers that do VR called the Boys. They're funny.
I would so just get VR to do the horror games. I feel like that'd just be such a good fun thing to do.
I want to do it, but I can't do it in my room because I'm gonna break something because I'm gonna like shit my pants and fall on the floor.
If I had to start a YouTube channel of something, that's definitely what I would do.
Imagine you're walking in like a dark room with a flashlight. It flickers out. You turn around, and then you just have Bloody Mary staring at you in the face.
And then I
Have-
punch
Chasing you.
punching my dog.
Have you watched the gameplay for like VR horror?
I've seen some.
It's so like
That's
The thing
It
is-
looks terrifying.
the thing that's so like terrifying though about it is that not only is it stuff going on around you, they'll put it right on your screen so you can't
It looks
avoid
like
it.
it's right in front of you.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
And, like what was it? I was watching one guy like literally he took a knee because his heart was like racing.
Oh my god. I want it. Catch
I
me.
want to wait for VR to get really good first. Right now, they're getting there. I say give it like a couple more years. They're gonna come out with some really good stuff. 5 years down the line, VR is gonna be crazy.
Imagine like they do Call of Duty VR where you need to like buy your own like VR gun,
Oh, they have that.
and then like no, I'm talking about like real life. Like you buy your own VR gun, and you have to buy all the attachments for it, and then
Oh,
That's the next marketing
I
scam.
see what you're saying.
that,
Yeah.
that'd be pretty cool. Like almost like airsoft like style. Yeah, not airsoft. You buy your gun, you buy all your attachments, you buy everything. So you do that, but like for VR, I think people would potentially buy into that. That'd be pretty dope.
People would definitely do that.
To
People would be mad
because of-
about it, but people would
with
do it.
my VR sniper.
I bought better equipment than you, so I'm waiting.
Oh my god, definitely pay to win.
That's what I was getting at. Yeah, people are gonna be mad, but
Some dude's gonna be playing with a controller in his hand. I have a joystick. And you have a
Where are they at?
I just looked it up. Half-Life is not available for the Oculus Quest. It's probably on the Rift.
How is it available? Oh, you have the Quest?
Yeah,
Gotcha.
which I'm glad I got it because I could play with my friend. But there are Marvel games on the Rift, and I thought they were on the Quest.
Damn, that's tragic.
I was like, I wanted to be Spider-Man.
Spider-Man
okay.
would be dope.
Yeah, there's a simulator, and I like watched gameplay of it, and I was so excited, and then it wasn't on the Quest. I mean, it's still worth it because like I don't have a lot of friends to play with video game wise.
Just do VR chat.
So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
There you
Oh
go.
god, that's so toxic.
That's why it's good. There's a lot of funny clips on that shit.
The funniest clip I saw on that was someone was literally like a box, and it was like literally Corey in the house. It was a house with like nothing but like Corey from Corey in the house, like around. And every time he would like go over someone, like the Corey in the house theme song would start playing. It was literally the funniest thing ever.
That's amazing.
Or the I'm gonna commit suicide.
Have you guys seen the No Square meme?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
Love it.
Don't touch me. I'm going to commit suicide. Kermit's just kind of doing a front flip off the side. Oh my god. Love it. Masterpiece.
What was the other thing I was gonna say? Oh, you didn't like the Ugandan Knuckles?
I love the Ugandan Knuckles. That shit's hilarious.
I love that.
You the queen. That was good.
It must have been so annoying.
That's I can never be in such like a toxic setting.
They made a Fall Guys map apparently on, I think, on VR
Oh.
chat, and I
That
want
would
to try
actually
it. It looks.
VR chat.
I
Yeah,
think
you
so.
got a full game. Right there.
What was it? Because I watched gameplay of it, and the one guy's like, because there's like spinning platforms. He's like, "This is awful. This is so gross. I feel disgusting."
Oh my
And
god.
it was like, that sounds like so much fun.
That sounds horrible.
I don't know. It's definitely such a different experience because it's literally like you're like in it.
Without a doubt, yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from VR. Not for me.
Gotcha. See, that's what I said, and then I tried it.
Yeah, I think I'm good.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm gonna stick to my sports games on console. I loved file share with my brother because it's literally like, oh, what game are we feeling? Like, do we want to get this game? Nah. Do we want to get this game? Sure.
Yeah. If I ever feel like getting Avengers, I'm gonna get Mike to get it.
I'm sure he'd be down. It's rated teen, right? His mom will allow that.
Yeah. I was gonna convince him to get Destiny, but it's like I never stick to it.
Yeah. It's already. I mean, it'd be good because it's already like so like out of season, so like you can get like good price.
You seen Godfall?
No, what is that?
It's like a melee Destiny for PS5 coming out.
Interesting.
It's Destiny but with swords. And you get like god armors or something.
Here's my thing. I wonder if remember like when Xbox One and PS4 first came out, they had all those games that like they hyped up but were really doo-doo.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna have those games for like PS5? Like, did they learn a lesson?
I hope
Like,
they make some good ones. If they make a God of War 2,
I remember, what was it? What's the game? Dead Rising. Love the game. I love the series. But I did play the Dead Rising 3 for Xbox One. Not good at all. Like, the first one was like so realistic and so good, and then they was like, no, let's just like go into this like very unrealistic like point of view. Really fun game though. I love that game. Love the series. I played the first one, I played the second one, and then I played the last one. Really good series. Very unique.
never played it.
The first one, it's like one of those like you really need to play the first one to get hooked.
And then you
Yeah, then like it kind of get hooked on. But they went more into the unrealistic route rather than like keeping it realism. Like I thought the first one was pretty realistic. Like, it's like a cool like
do you make like make crazy weapons and stuff?
yeah,
That game, I think I've seen it.
like you can like combine stuff and like make like pretty like and like for the first game like everything was pretty like realistic, like baseball bat like with nails through it, like all this stuff.
And you got
Like
a
you could put
chainsaw on a stick.
you would tape like a sledgehammer and an axe together. It was like pretty cool. But then like this next game is like you can make a lightsaber. I'm like, okay, whoa.
I went from 0 to 60.
Yeah,
lightsaber, you're good for a zombie apocalypse. Like they're not doing anything to you.
exactly.
You just do
literally
this. You wave your hand in front of you, problem gone.
and you swing around in circles.
Hmm.
Easy money. I would just like make myself like a hat with like machetes on it, like with the propeller. Imagine startup is like a lawnmower on your head. Imagine that. No one's getting you.
That'd be
That's true.
amazing.
Yeah, but like I saw a lot of advertisement. Like I see like Ratchet and Clank. Like I've never gotten into that series, so I'm not a good judge of it. But hey, power to the people. They get so much money from it.
Yeah.
The new Ratchet and Clank does look good though. I played one of them on PSP.
They do look good. It's just like a series I never gotten into because I was like never really PlayStation. I was PlayStation 2, but never PlayStation 3, never PlayStation 4.
Oh, you
Because
gotta-
we always had PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, GameCube, all that stuff. And then when it came down to like Xbox One and PlayStation 3 came out, all my brother's friends had Xbox 360. So we got an Xbox 360. And some of my friends had it too. But it wasn't until like the Xbox One PS4 that's when everyone pretty much started like hopping over to PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I was at the point
that
where I
PS4 just
didn't
had
care.
better games.
Yeah, they have the better exclusives.
They had so many. They had
Until Dawn, The Last of Us,
God of War,
Spider-Man, God of War.
Uncharted.
Well, Xbox pretty much only had Gears of War and Halo.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Had two multiplayer games that were like the same, but Halo's just better version.
Yeah.
I'm a big like Halo guy, but I don't think I'm gonna get the new Xbox. I might go PlayStation.
I think the new Halo's coming out on PC too, so I'm like,
That's what I'm saying. Like low key, like maybe I'll go into PC route. I don't know. Doubt I will.
PC is more of an investment, but then you're good. Like
Yeah.
this PC, I'm good for PS3, PS4, and PS5.
Yeah. That's why, and like you don't need to get like you don't have to worry about the jump from PS4 to PS5.
Exactly. It's usually not the jump is usually it gets to like what PC is at now, and then PC comes out with new stuff.
Like I remember I was content with my Xbox 360 at the time, but then there was like a deal where it's like trading your Xbox 360, get an Xbox One and 3 games for like 300, I think. And I was like, bet, I'm in.
I mean, usually the jump is worth it.
And now me and my brother, we literally file share on Xbox, so it's like he'll buy one game, I'll buy another game.
That's a good trade. Good trade off.
Like he'll probably buy FIFA and I'll probably buy NHL this year. I'll buy Call of Duty. He'll buy something else. Well, I have to buy the next one because he's bought UFC. So I'll probably buy Call of Duty and another game. He'll probably buy another one. But it works out like that. That's why we stopped getting the hard copies too. Save so much money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They should
It's also
offer
just
cheaper ones,
easier.
Yeah.
Like I used to pre-order and then like in high school, and then if my mom couldn't get the GameStop, I didn't get the game for a bit.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'd rather just
I don't know
somehow
how
get it digitally.
GameStop's not out of business.
I don't know.
Like
Some people
Low-
still like to go to the store and get the
Oh.
physical copy.
Yeah, a lot of people do collections. Like they'll get like 2 copies, like one to keep and one to just like keep in like packaging.
It's such a waste of money.
That's so much.
Yeah, I don't
You get
know.
like the freaking Ultimate Edition.
Yeah,
Probably
don't
sell
touch
that
it.
later for something. Some nerd's gonna be like, I want the mint condition PS3.
I want the PS3 condition of some doo-doo game of Minecraft, so I can keep it on my mantle and tell my kids about the good old days of playing Minecraft.
Sometimes if you could get like the exclusive editions, like a Pokemon edition for the Wii or something.
That's an investment. Because you can get like serious money for that.
100%. At some point, nobody's gonna have a new one of those, and you'll have the only one.
Yeah,
They'll give you like 10 times what it's worth.
yeah, definitely. Like I remember like the whole Pokemon Sword and Shield thing. Like people were like selling those like from Rip.
Mm-hmm. You got diehard fans.
I was low-key considering getting a Nintendo Switch. Like at the beginning of
I
quarantine.
got it literally just for Zelda. And
Yeah, like at the beginning of quarantine, I was like, oh, maybe I should get it. And then I started like playing a lot more like Warzone and like FIFA. I was like, yeah, never mind, I don't need it.
I tried
Like
getting it.
if I was ever playing Xbox as much at the time, I definitely would have got it. Or if it was now where I don't really play Xbox as much and the quarantine was just starting, I'd get it.
Hmm.
I feel like next time I see it on sale, like it's a pretty decent sale, maybe I'll get it, but it's never on sale.
It's not even in stock.
Yeah, only the Switch Lights, but if you get a Switch Lite, you're just a noob.
If it gets to the like, say we have a second quarantine, I'm getting a light because I won't be able to do anything.
No, the Lite's awful. You don't get to play with friends.
I don't have friends
Also,
that have it.
the Switch is like, aren't the games pretty expensive for the Switch?
Yeah, like
yeah,
60
they're full
bucks.
price.
I feel like I would just be like, I would get Mario Kart, Mario Party, and then like, I'm like, cool. And then
Right.
Pokemon.
So
Thing about PC, you could get your games
Yeah.
for free.
wait,
Can you get Pokemon on PC? What? I'm in.
If you know,
PC gang.
can you play like
you should never do that.
wirelessly with like Smash and stuff like that for the Switch?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I will get it.
It's literally like a two-person Game Boy at a time. I feel like it's such a flex. I go up to the party, pull out my Switch, and be like, "Yo, Smash."
But can I like if Russell had his out, could I play with him?
I think so.
Okay. Then never mind. It is worth getting the regular version in the light.
Smash. Hey, Becky, trying to smash? I guess Seb's not coming back.
He's having a lot of issues. He was still trying.
Man, if he
bad.
took Russell's advice, he would have won. Rule number 1, always listen to Russell.
I thought rule number 1 was always listen to you.
But that's my rule number 1. So if you're listening to me, listen to my rule number 1. You're listening to my rule number 1, which is listen to Russell.
That's fair. It's very fair.
Enough. Gavel down. Court dismissed. Bring out the dancing lobsters.
I get that reference. Surprised I do, but I do. All right. Do we want to wrap it up there, boys?
I think we're good, yeah.
Yeah, man,
Mustafa, thank you for taking Seb's
Yes.
place.
my pleasure.
You're the best Seb we've ever had.
You'll find a better one eventually.
Not with hair like you.
Kudos.
All right.
Thank you for watching, everybody.